I can't wait to see this movie, but I will need you guys to hand over like just a little stipend for the Kleenex, if you don't mind. Hey everybody, I'm Grae Drake with Rotten Tomatoes, and the film is a United Kingdom, and my guests today are David Oyelowo and Amma Assante. I think your role in the film industry is to make me feel again.
I love that.
That's very nice.
So for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, if you could just give me just a brief summary of why this movie's gonna make everybody feel again.
It's the 1947 story of a man called Seretse Khama, who was a Botswana king-in-waiting, comes to the UK to complete his studies, and what do you know? He falls in love with a girl from a place that we call Blackheath in South London, and decides together with her that they will return to his homeland, where he will take up his duties as king, and she will be his queen, White Queen.
What?
White Queen.
The 1940s world said.
Right. At a time when South Africa, right next door, is just bringing out the laws of apartheid.
If you choose to marry the leader of an African nation, you will be responsible for the downfall of the British Empire in Africa. Have you no shame?
This seems to be somewhat of a continuation of a theme as compared to Belle.
Yeah, in some ways.
Love is what it takes.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think of when
I think David probably recognized that more than I did in many ways, because it was David that brought me the script. And, you know, said, I love Belle and I love what you did with Belle, and, you know, this is the right time to make this movie, because he had read the book that the film is based on many years ago. It was his passion project.
Also, you know, in terms of Amma and this film, forget the female side of things. She's an amazing director, period, but also experientially, you know, we're both of West African descent. We're both British, but in terms of by birth.
Wait, whoa.
I know. More
That's
news.
so complex.
More news. But, you know, that perspective, that point of view meant that you have people telling the story who feel it in a way that isn't just cerebral. You know, it's something we've lived.
That's so
and I think that that's very powerful and important
I got
in terms of who's making
because I never
the film.
thought about it in that way, but it's true.
What I really want to do is end this interview just by all of us hugging and blowing kisses at each other, but come here, Yay! Love is real and it's happening. It's a small space, so it's actually very overwhelming.
I think Martin Luther King just hugged you. I'm just saying.
The acting version.
The one who you see when you Google now, that one.
And you know what? I did have this dream